Ganun ba? Okay, nandiyan siya. Okay, sige nga. Pasensya ka talaga.
Kapulong Pilipinas, magandang gabi. Ngayon ay Marso 21, 2019, araw ng Webes, and welcome sa panibagong edisyon ng Health of the Nation. Yung po tayo nasa episode number 54. Para po dito sa ating kapatiran, meron po tayong napaka-espesyal na panauhin ngayong gabi. O siya po ay walang iba kundi si Queen Salvacion Legazpi, Espiritu Santo. At meron pong malay revelation po, kumbaga, may expose na kinasasangkutan ng 400,000 pallets of gold. At mga limpak-limpak na euros ito. 400 pallets of gold. At
400 metric tons of gold and 651 pallets.
Ayan, yes. Nako. Yan po ang hinahabol ngayon ng Kingdom Hacienda Filipina. At tayo na rin, dahil yan tinuturing po nating wealth of the nation, divine wealth po yan. Bago po tayo pumalao, siyempre, tradisyon na, nabatiin natin ang ating mga early tuners. No? At si Vince Bonifacio Siapno, magandang gabi sa iyo, Padi. Thank you for listening. Si Birilo Cabresa Lihesta ng Cagayan de Oro, good evening. Rosilo Haban, kay Maisel Bendijo Villaluz, kay Glenn Hamila Malaylay, kay Carlos Arganda, kay Dorilyn Dikay Malifer Mocoro, good evening. Kay Eli Mapatak, Alan Melebo, good evening. Edison Johnson, nabibili ng Mercury Blancs ang chlorette, chewing gum, tasteless, panglinis ng nikotin. Bawas na akong mag-yosi ngayon, hindi na yung tulad ng dati sugapa, ngayon hindi na. Kay Rafael Oridina, good evening. Norberto Bustillo, Tora Dumasing, Elsa Lagunda Encinas. Kay Godoy, ano na nangyari, Godoy? Meron na ba? Kay Maylin Bellosa, kay Edgardo Kabuska, Alden Kirubin, Marian M., Tox Ronald Ramos, Monina Samparada, Daniel Estariha, Adrian Diaz, good evening. Kay Kiyoko Hernandez, kay Ander Gina, nice to hear your voice again, thank you. Kay Dante De Jucos, kay Maria Rosa Silang, salamat. Maria Rosa sa iyong pakikinig. Watching from Italy. Michelle Gilda Candelaria, Maylin Sumabat, kay Tatalino, salamat Tatalino, Negalin Liba, RGDX Ibanez, Bernardo Gatyon, Edison Johnson, kay Ate Delia, especially in the morning, the sun is shining, very good. Eleanor Grace, Erlina, kay Ed Neri, open ang kanilang speakers, double take up. Pakiayos Rick, yung inyong monitor, pakihinaan yung volume para hindi tayo nagdo-double take up, sabi ni Ed. Gary Liagas, good evening. Kay Architect Elmer Valle, good evening ka Anton. Judilyn Toribio Carriaga, kay Dorilyn Mocoro, kay Roland Ramirez, good evening, good evening, good evening Ronald. Watching from Illinois, salamat. Ricardo Lopez, kay Maricel Tagiam. Sabi niya, Del, Ed, hi. Good evening to all, Ed. Leia Rita, Marlene Llorin, good evening. Carlo Magno Bautista, Frederick Chiliora Duran, kay John Nagit, game na. Oh, John, game na game. Kay Alfredo Tonga, maraming salamat, Fred. Watching from Saudi Arabia. And at Iloilo, taga Iloilo kanyang pamilya. Kay Renyo Magnanwa, Lourdes Lagiman, Alden Kiruben, Eka, Ace Perez, Joven Peñares, Marvin, Lingon, kay Edwin Ismilia, Edwin, salamat. Ray Igos, kay Grace Galilonia, Teresa Dumanais, Alden Kiruben, Lucy Sichanko, Lucy, mayroon na bang balita, Lucy? Elma Pica Peralta, Renvey, Bernadette Taya, good evening. Jong Magsayo, Melmur Takod, Jean Cruz, Juanita Nagisaram, kay Daniel Isaria tapos na, Melinda Macapagal Humphreys, Yoyong Kutayan, bagong listener. Drake Ascot, good evening. The truth shall prevail, yes. Live, Her Royal Highness, yes. Kay Mel, maraming salamat Mel. Adik, ang Pekug Community. Special, our highest queen. Okay. Evan, good evening po sa lahat. Watching from Iloilo. Rex Tayona. Rex. Ayeti, good evening. Gina Liban. Alden Kiruben. Buboy Ramos. Carlos Arienda. Cheryl Malie. Kay Yoko na, gusto ko pa. Yoko na, gusto pa. Roberto Aguilar. At, kay Monty Jen. At kay Grace Erlina. Okay, good evening. So far, we have 99 viewers. Mamaya, tataas pa yan. Tataas pa. 69 reactions, 94 comments. Maraming salamat. Uy, tumutunog pa itong aking Tumutunog pa yung aking sandali ha. Ay, bagong lipunan pa. Talaga naman ha. Okay. Meron ako ipakikitang sulat o liham. Liham, teka muna. Para maunawaan natin itong ating tatalakayin dahil malalim-lalim ito. Basta pagdating sa Kingdom Pilipina Hacienda, malalalim ang mga tinatalakay at dahil talaga dinadaan nila sa legalidad, ang kanilang isinasagawang pagsulong dito po sa mga karapatan. Karapatan natin. No? Kaya importante na maunawaan natin ito. Kaya uunahin natin dito. Okay. So, nandiyan na ba itong aking si-share ko po yung sa screen At para Ayan, ayan. Okay. O dito po sa screen, ito makikita po natin dito sa screen. Dito po napukaw yung aking atensyon. Kaya po sabi ko panahon na para magkausap uli kami ni Queen Salvacion, Legaspi, Espiritu Santo at nang maipaliwanag po ito sa publiko. Dahil meron inisyu na silang sulat ng February 26 ito, no? Taon 2019. Naka-address ito sa Commissioner Ray Leonardo Guerrero, Bureau of Customs, Gate 3 Port Area. Siguro kaya nasunog yung Bureau of Customs building, ha? Okay. Demand of indemnification of loss of Eurodollars and order of retrieval of gold pallets and their surrender with reference number OCT 01-04, allodial title and caveat order herein attached. So dito in relation to a cargo shipment of 310,000 money boxes and 631 pallets of Eurodollars underwritten by our good company with reference number blam 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 blam, no? And 400 AU gold pallets with reference number blam 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 blam. Ito na ito yung office ng ating panauhin ni Queen Salvacion, kasi marami yung tatanong ano daw po ang legalidad o ano po ang basihan ng kanyang pagiging reyna. Una-una, naintindihan ko po ito pumapasa ilalim sa IPRA law. At mamaya pa yan, tatanong natin ng bahagya. Pero ito yung laging nakalagay po doon para bilang pagpapaliwanag kung ano ang naturalesa, kung ano ang nature ng kanyang opisina, ng kanyang karapatan para magtanong, ang kanyang karapatan para mag-usisa, ang kanyang karapatan para mag-order ng such and such, no? So dito, as successor in interest dito sa baba, of the Treaty of Paris, ratified Article number 9, noted, have the right to retrieve all files, archives global, especially the word settlement of the United Secret Book of Redemption of the Federal Reserve System. So medyo malalim ito, hindi ko masyadong maunawaan, kaya mamaya tatanungin natin sa kanya. So dito, tinatanong niya, ito ba isang inquiry, I demand your good company brings in the Bangko Sentral of the Philippines with the respective office responsible on the delivery to the unknown recipient to indemnify such loss immediately. Kumbaga malaki pala nawala sa bansa. As regards to the 400 AU gold pallets, which are considered a divine wealth, you are hereby ordered to retrieve them and surrender the same to the undersigned with dispatches. We all know these treasures returned to the country has been looted by the criminals of the system. So may karoon yata ito. So dito parang may breach, no? May breach. Kaya siguro tatanungin natin si Queen Salvacion na nasa linya na natin ngayon. Magandang gabi sa iyo, Queen Salvacion. Legaspi.
Hello. Magandang gabi din sa iyo, Ka-Anton Israel. Salamat at napagpatuloy natin ang ating programa para mapalinawagan sa ating mga nag-followers mo regarding the wealth of the nation.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening. And maraming salamat din po sa pagpapaunlak ninyo ng interview hinggil sa bagay na yon. Ano po ba ang nature ng sulat na yon, my Queen?
Alam mo, ang nature sa sulat na yan is actually the final and executory. That is the highest level of executory in regards to the land rights, the printing of money. These are all the inclusive na, the pinaka-kataas-taasang instrumento na ipapamahayag natin sa mga nakaupo dyan sa ating pamamahalaan. At itong allodial and caveat title, hindi lang ito pina-issue natin sa Pilipinas. Actually, we also forwarded this to the other foreign nations like Russia, Singapore, Deutschland. Now we are actually expanding it to other countries.
Okay.
So, yan po ang pinaka mataas na enforcement requests. Kasi ito kasing allodial at saka Kuwait, kung sino man ang actually na naghahawak sa mga, for example, niyang mga looted accounts, like the euro dollar that was shipped in the Philippines, then it was actually conspired, corrupted, looted. Ewan ko kung ano yung sasabihin. It got out in the system. It was never in the system, but it was stolen even before it got in the system. That is the problem. And because of this, we are trying to retrieve it, since the shipment of the gold and also the euro dollar is actually unknown. So, hindi nila alam kung sinong recipient. So, it's an unknown recipient. Meaning to say, wala talagang nakakaalam. So, ang akala siguro ng Bangko Sentral is it could just be anyone who is in power. Then, they can go ahead and just take the gold. But the problem we have is actually it goes in the wrong hand. Yan ang problema po, Ka-Anton.
So itong na-consummate ba ito kailan? Noong panahon ni Noynoy Aquino?
No, actually, this was shipped. This 631 pallets and 431 boxes of euro dollar was actually shipped in the time of Pinoy. Yes, 2013. So since 2013, itong pallets of euro dollar already arrived here in the Philippines with an unknown recipient. Kasi hindi nga alam, unknown, because it's an apocryphal. And according to the civil case 3957P, the owner is also lost owner. This is where the whole thing actually nga nagkaluko-luko ang sistema regarding claims of these accounts, claims of the land. Ito ang nakakos ng problema sa bansa at sa buong mundo po.
So, paano niyo po napag-alaman na may ganitong uri na, kumbaga, smuggled, na na-smuggled out of the country? May nag-supply sa inyo ng intelligence?
Very good question. Kasi ang totoo, alam ko na rin, narinig ko na itong Wealth of the Nation, TBM 666. These are all the wealth that was looted in the time of Marcos. Naging LSM 666, TVM 666, itong account na ito under the regime of Ferdinand Marcos. And these are all monies that was rented under 1950 sa bilateral mines field. Alam ko na itong bilateral treaty na pinirmahan in the time of President Quirino, in the time of Quirino in 1950, before it was actually signed to be rented to the World Bank, President Elpidio Quirino came to Iligan City and make city of Iligan the first charter city in the Philippines. So, Iligan City becomes the first lone district, charter city. So, ito yung Cadastre 292. So, after the declaration of the lone district here in Iligan, then when he came back to Manila, he signed the bilateral agreement treaty for 50 years. These are the gold in the central bank that was borrowed by the World Bank to print money global. Somehow, the gold is actually protected under the Constitution of 1935 and also protected under Civil Case 3957P. This was actually under the Federal Reserve System, 1776, ended 1976. Then, in 1976, the Federal Reserve Bank requested a 33 years extension. And to sum it all, it ends up in 2006. 2006 was actually also the end of the demonetization of the Federal Reserve System on the demonetization of all the accounts global. And in the Book of Redemption of the Treaty of Paris, under the redemption of the Federal Reserve System, according to the book, March 21, 2006, was also the demonetization of the account. That's one reason why 2016, the notes were already all demonetized, devaluation, and this is what causes the Third World War and also Civil War, because of the currency, the sovereign debt was already being recalled. So all these monies actually came to the Philippines, Bangko Sentral, in their bonded warehouse. And you were right. Kaya nga itong lahat, dahil ni-recall na, kukunin na ng may-ari sa ginto at sa yaman ng bansa. Kaya nasunog ang custom. That's the reason why last February 23, I believe, Bureau of Custom was under fire. Nasunog ang ating Bureau of Custom again to cover up the sabotage, the conspiracy. In fact, I was actually texted by one of our associates that in this Olodial, in this claim, there were 5 already died, including Governor Bangko Sentral. There was another one that was mentioned who died. His name was Paul Bartulaso, also died. He was actually addressed in this declaration on 4th of January 2019 regarding the status of the euro, dollar, and other commodities in their possession and control. You know, this is the problem right now. And because of this, we declared indemnification. And we also declared from Brinks that since we cannot locate the euro dollar, and in fact, not just euro dollar, we already tried to also trace, including the Zimbabwe, the dinar, the Zimbabwe, and all others I know, it's all in the bonded warehouse. And it is in the hands of a very few. And this is what causes the Third World War. Because if this was actually, we're able to redeem and claim, we couldn't have the Third World War. We could have saved already the civil war here in the Philippines, the poverty. And because of this, we declared it as a total loss. And that nobody could utilize or use this currency that is floating nationwide and global now, that all the currencies are now demonetized, declared by the sovereign crown, Kingdom Filipina Hacienda, the legitimate government that possess the Civil Case 3957P, the OCT 01-4, And there's always a connotation, who owns the land owns the goat. And since the Republic of the Philippine Corporation failed to promulgate the Constitution, this is the reason why the country suffers. We suffer because of the failure of the promulgation of the Constitution. And in fact, I recall earlier in the last week, the President already said that if we find somebody that pays election to the electorals and kung sino din ang tatanggap, he will declare failure of election. But the fact I also make a statement in the social media, it isn't just not a failure of election, but it is a failure of government. A corporation is never a legitimate government. It is an NGO. And because of that, they are under federal. Federal is an NGO. This is against the sovereignty, whereby Republic of the Philippines since 1987, after the promulgation of 1987 Constitution Amendment, the mission and vision of the Republic is to seek sovereignty. And then that becomes out. Nawala yan hanggang charter change na naman. Itong si Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Yan ang problema ng ating bansa ngayon, Sir Anton.
That's right.
And it is important na ang akin lang masabi na the listeners, the viewers, we have our website. Our website is www.indigenostribe.gov.org. And also, we have a lot of timelines. They also can visit me in my timeline, Queen Salvacion Ligaspi. And we have a lot of timelines also, like Maharlikan tribe. And all these things are all being posted. And Kingdom Philippine Nation, that is the host sovereign nation. The host sovereign nation of all nations. Because of the entitlement of the patrimony of the nation, which is the ancestral domain, ancestral land, that is the OCT 01-4. So the OCT 01-4 is the patrimony of the nation, meaning Yutang Kabilin, ancestral land. And that is protected under the Blue Book of Redemption of the Treaty of Paris. And it's all decoded under divine highlights. Secret Book of Redemption of the Treaty of Paris. And our listeners can view it in our timeline. They can ask questions and we can provide them data and information. And in fact, in our declaration, this is the latest and the last, I would believe, I know. As far as I know, as far as what I am concerned, that the allodial and the Caveat order is the last document that will be sent to all government entities global, including the Republic of the Philippines. Meaning, the Caveat is whoever holds a possession, a landlord, a governor, or whoever the conspirators, the looters, who is sitting on this mound of gold or mound of currencies in their possession, they are only, I called it a trustee, trustor, whatever that is, but the allodial holds the better title under the Caveat order.
Mhm.
So,
Meaning,
that is it.
okay, anin natin to, no? Tignan natin yung meaning ng allodial. Yun dito sa Google, nakalagay rito sa Wikipedia, the allodial title constitutes ownership of real property, land, bank, buildings, and fixtures that is independent of any superior landlord. Allodial title is related to the concept of land held in allodium or land ownership by occupancy and defense of the land. Ito ba'y
Yes.
related to sa tinatawag na ancestral domain?
Yes. The ancestral domain is actually
Allodial.
this allodial. Because ito kasing ancestral domain, ang lalabas nito under EPRA 8371, Section 13. Ito yung divine government, the sovereignty. The sovereignty is the holder and the redeemer of the global territory, including gold and everything in it. So, kaya dahil dito na ang Civil Case 3957P, ito yung original certificate title. At kaya ang original 1935 Constitution was actually awarded to the Philippines. Kaya ang Pilipinas is called Lupang Hinirang. The chosen land. Kaya tayo ang pinaka-importanting bansa sa buong mundo. Lupang Hinirang.
Okay.
God's chosen land.
Yeah.
And there is no other land chosen by God. And that's one reason why the original 1935 Constitution was awarded to the Philippines by United States of America. And through this Constitution, actually will also provide the transitory provision that under the United Nations Declaration of Indigenous Rights actually was ratified and promulgated in the Philippines 1997. Ito yun magtayo ng one world government which Kingdom Filipina Hacienda has declared October 15, 2015, October 29, 2015, Kingdom Filipina Hacienda has declared one world government. You never can declare one world government if you have no territory, because the territory makes government. And that's one reason why Republic of the Philippines was actually awarded the original certificate, original constitution. And we have the original certificate title, which is the OCT 01-4, which was consolidated under the Royal Crown in 1764. Time immemorial. And that's one reason why EPRA 8371 in Section 56 is actually a right of time immemorial as far back memory reaches. And this memory riches we're talking about is actually the creation. This is God, the creator God.
Okay. Now, tungkol po dito, balikan ho natin itong sulat ninyo, liham ninyo. Marami pa kayong pinadalan no? Itong indemnification. Demand of indemnification. Ibig sabihin humihingi tayo ng danyos doon sa pagkawala ng euro dollars at nung 400 pallets of gold.
Tama yan.
Okay.
Bakit?
Now, ano naman ho naging sagot sa inyo? Ano naging tugon sa inyo ng Bureau of Customs?
Actually, ang nangyari, that's why ang buong mundo ngayon, even the central bank, sila lahat ngayon, everything is panicking. If you listen to other YouTube, they already start giving all the clues. And you are the only YouTube producer that actually I speak to, that we actually reveal to them that the sovereignty is the holder and the redeemer, the successor, hereditary successor in interest, under the patrimony of the nation, that is in the preamble of our Constitution, Article 1, and this is the owner, the holder. And so the owner of the owner of the land is the owner of the gold.
The gold. Okay.
And only the owner of the land and the gold actually can print currency. And in our amendment, in the promulgation of the 1987 Constitution, Article 18, Section 26, that the ill-gotten wealth is a divine wealth.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. So if you can see it, in the beginning of our Constitution, the preamble is the prayer, the supreme law of the land. The preamble is the prayer. And as in the prayer, all government officials took an oath to defend and promulgate the Constitution. And they failed. And because of this, our country is doomed. Because of the failure of the promulgation of the 1987 Constitution Amendment, Article 18 and Article 16 on the general provision, Article 16, Section 2, to declare a new government. You see, the Philippines today, or even 2004, they were seeking sovereignty and declaring charter change to create federal. Federal is against sovereignty. Federal doesn't own property. This is the problem, Ka-Anton. And the people has to get awakened. Gising, mga kapatid.
Yeah, that's
Gising,
right.
mga Pilipino. Dahil ang bayan na ito ay atin. Property belongs to the Philippines. It's supposed to be for the Filipino people. But our leaders fail to claim it because they don't have the title, the land title. And the president actually failed again. In 2016, for 5 months, spending almost $1 million, now it's over $1 million, trying to chase him and award him the territory, the archipelago. I have this all documented so that he can be the real president or the prime minister. I would declare him a prime minister, and the debt of the nation is all canceled, and I was going to give him a budget that is needed for the nation. We could have been free already if the president had received yung binibigay ko sa kanya na land grant. So he can be a legitimate president or legitimate prime minister with a budget to run and to rule the nation. And he failed. But the problem is, this is how I feel. He will only claim that Philippines is sovereignty or he belongs to the sovereign nation only when United Nations is trying to approach him by EKJ. So, it is true. Pwede naman siya nating matulungan eh.
Okay. McQueen, unahin itong atin munang tungkol dito sa sulat ninyo, no? Kasi marami ko kayong pinadalan dito sa seeking for indemnification. And may nabanggit ka nga kanina na may raming nangamatay, may mga namatay na personalidad na hindi nababalita. Kaya siyempre of course nagkaroon daw ng cancer si Espinilla. at may mga iba pang pangalan kayo nabanggit, wag nyo na lang ulitin. Ano ang relationship ng kanilang pagkamatay dito sa nawawalang unit na to?
Curse kasi, I would say it is curse. Kasi they were not supportive. They are supporting the conspirator in saving the nation. Yan ang problema. Kaya naging curse. Yan ang problema eh. And if you can see, even in the world banking system, ang dami kayang namatay na mga bankers.
Yeah. Yung iba tumatalo.
Yeah.
Nagsuicide.
Nag-suicide sila. They're young. Dynamic. But then they died. Because it's curse.
Oh, I see. So yun pala ang banggit ninyo kanina, yung mga namatay na yun sa paniniwala ninyo, sumpa. Particular nga, itong nawawalang ginto. Babawiin naman siguro ito ng mga engkanto. Babawiin naman ito.
Oo nga, kasi may nakabantayan. Kahit na ginto, kaya nga sabi nila ng ganon, ang totoo, ako merong ginto. Pero sabi ng Diyos, wag mo nang buksan hanggang nabuo ko na to. Meron namang ginto na nasa labas eh. Kaya yang sa central bank, yung mga pinag-utang, hindi man kailangan magbukas, hindi man, ang kailangan lang natin, gamitin lang natin yung mga ginto na nasa labas eh.
Ang problema nga, my queen, dito sa central bank, hindi natin alam ang ginagawa nila. Parang nangyayari, yung resources are all at their disposal parang covert manner. Pinipersonal nila, hindi nila nire-report sa bayan kung saan napunta na yung mga resources niyon. Gaya limbawa, nagpadala ng ginto, nag-ship out ng ganyang dami ng euros na inimprenta siguro dito, baka may back ng dami. Pero wala tayong idea.
Yes. Because it's all kasi, ang kasi nila kaya dito sa under the sovereign government, we actually, transparency is actually a must. Sa kanila, puro tago, defiance, kaya false news, lahat, pangluko lang talaga. Ang hirap talaga. Pero kahit na papano, may Diyos eh. Dahil may Diyos. And God is actually making all this. What is written in the scripture, iyan lahat mangyayari sa mga taong against the will of God. Against God's plan.
Yun na nga nag-uusap nga kami ni Jess Romualdez Marcos. Hindi na nga pag-uusapan namin from minsan na yung tungkol dyan sa Central Bank, mukhang may problema tayo. Ngayong nagigising na tayo. Nakikita natin yung flow. Nakikita natin yung problema.
Ang problema niyan, Anton, in 1993, President Ramos, ex-President Ramos sold Bangko Sentral, BSP.
Correct.
Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas bininta ni Ramos doon kay Rothschild. However, yung Bangko Sentral, it first was a Central Bank of the Philippines. Central Bank was a legitimate bank. But in 1986, after 10 years of 1976, na 1976 kasi, natapos na ang Federal Reserve System. 10 years niyan, papalitan niyan, ibabalik na sana yan sa may-ari. Ang problema niyan, dahil wala pa ang may-ari, ang Bangko Sentral ay naging corporate yan, like the Republic of the Philippines, 1986, Proclamation number 3 of President Aquino, late President Aquino. Now, dahil dito, naging corporation tayo, 10 years after that, naging Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Meaning, dito din ang panahon na ito, ng time na ito, 1986, na ang IMF is already sitting in the central bank. Now, yung CMA, cash management account, yung mga lahat na yan, ay na nila kung paano yan makonspire din ng World Bank. You have to realize, IMF is supporting the World Bank.
Mm.
When is World Bank started? 1999.
Mm.
In 1950, when the bilateral mines field, the gold of the central bank was borrowed by the World Bank. Ito ngayon is part of the conspiracy. Ayaw talaga ng Illuminati na ang yaman ng bansa, na ang karapatan ng mga Pilipino, na ang mga Pilipino ay magising.
Tama.
Na tayo ay ang pinili ng Diyos. Pilipino.
Yeah, that's right.
Kaya, dahil dito, ang motherland is being loved by all nations. Kaya, yung sinasabi, ang mga dayuhan ay gustong angkinin ang inang bayan. Dahil the motherland, the Philippines, all treasures, global, is owned and possessed by the motherland, mother queen, mother account, mother nature. You know, all these things belongs to the motherland, mother queen. Yan po ang katotohanan. Hindi ko yan mabago, and nobody can change this because this is already being designated since time immemorial sa paraiso pa. Nandito ang paraiso. Kaya yung sinabi, kahit gaano kahaba ng prosesyon, uuwi pa rin yan sa simbahan. Kaya ang paraiso, dito sa Pilipinas, actually dito sa Mindanao.
Yeah,
in fact, gagawin natin, tumbukin natin ang ground zero. Kasi may ground zero, you have to define the ground. So what is ground zero? Ground zero, timeline between Christianity and spirituality, the rise and the coming of the Holy Spirit. So iyon ngayon ang timeline. When we're talking about government, from the hierarchy, the last time the Philippines was under hierarchy, civil government was 1976. Then given 10 years for turnover, 1986. So meaning after that, 1986, we become a corporation. So this corporation, we become a de facto government, a corporate government administrator. So our administrator is not a real government employee. They are corporate.
That's right. Now, balikan natin muna ito, my queen. Tungkol dito sa dokumento. Ano po naging tugon sa inyo nito mga pinagsusulat, yung mga nasulatan ninyo tungkol dito? Ano po ang naging tugon? May sumagot po ba sa kanila?
Ano nito ngayon? Hindi pa. Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, okay, ang sumagot dito ngayon, sa Bureau of Finance.
Si Dominguez.
Sinagot tayo ng Bureau of Finance, merong document, at ang sabi sa amin, natanggap namin ang letter ng Bureau of Finance last week and a half. I believe it was week and a half ago. Yun ang natanggap namin, ang sagot ng Bureau of Finance. At ang sabi nila ay finorward na nila ang ating document doon kay Dominguez sa Bureau of Finance. So, it along and mail it. Take again a long time, whereby when we deliver documents, I have to fly to Manila, and I have people there who help us support and deliver documents. You know, they have under Republic Act 6713. This is administrative code. that they have 14 days to respond. And if they do not respond, that becomes a failure of their
office,
of their agency. However, I don't have problem in some departments, like Supreme Court, for instance. When I requested them to provide me the entry judgment on the civil case 3957P, that was petition the Court of Appeal on CAGR SP 7014, I requested them an information on the entry judgment. You know, if you are not part of the case, you never will get a copy. However, because of the Treaty of Paris, on that ratification, I demand my right holder, the redeemer, the hereditary succession in interest.
Yes, that's right.
I demand them to release me the entry judgment. So in that, they give me the resolution and entry judgment.
So ito,
in my name. Yes.
Meron kayo nilagay dito sa sulat nito, parang patutuo, no? Ito yung mga patutuo. Na ito na nga, Brinks. Ano ba itong Brinks? Letter to
Brinks
Singapore.
they are the one that is responsible in the shipment of the commodities. And because all this gold, all this currency that was shipped here, they are all backed up with gold too.
Oo. So talagang parang lumalabas nito, unaccounted ito, o ninakaw, o na alam ng central bank ito. Ano pa talagang status? May record bang central bank?
Yan, sa totoo lang, kasama din kasi sila eh. Sa totoo lang, I have to really speak up loud here. Ang conspiracy, central bank is also part in the conspiracy. Realize this. The 3,500 metric tons that was shipped in 2014 by President Aquino. Bangko Sentral was part of that conspiracy. We have records of that documents. In fact, I went to Bangko Sentral myself. And questioned them about the shipment of the 3,500 metric tons of gold. How and why it happened. And according to the legal department, they told me that it was the Department of Foreign Affairs who actually did use my name to ship the 3,500 metric tons of gold.
Pangalan mo?
Pangalan ko ang ginamit nila. Ganito ang Anthony Santiago Martin, care of Her Royal Majesty Queen Salvacion Legazpi y Espiritu Santo, Kingdom Filipina Hacienda.
Wow.
Royal Castle Palao, Iligan City. So, because of this, the 3,500 metric tons of gold was shipped. And Governor Titenco also was part in that signatory, Laila de Lima, and all of them, that's for one reason why they are out of office, and some of them are in the slumber.
Ba't hindi pa na si Titangco? Ba't hindi nahabol? Hindi pa...
Nahabol yan. Remember the case with President Pinoy with Vice Rojas, you know, ang dami kaya nila. Laila de Lima is also part of that conspiracy in that shipment of gold, when, in fact, Laila de Lima knows that I actually issue a writ of execution on Bangko Sentral to relinquish their rights and turn it over to the sovereign royal crown, Kingdom Filipina Hacienda. So they know. And in 2009, I wrote Bangko Sentral regarding the private property rights taxes, land rights taxes here in Iligan, Maria Cristina Falls. Private property rights taxes. Under OCT 01-4, because I have the TCT in my name, and I also have the land grant in my grandparents' name, and I have the original certificate title OCT 01-4 Global. I have. Now I wrote Banco Central 2009, including the IMF. And then, good enough, 14 days later, I had that notification to release. That is where my conspiracy under me that has been, actually, ang conspiracy sa akin ay nangyari. Doon nag-umpisa ang conspiracy sa akin. Na-approve ako, na-parelease, pero alam ko, dahil sa under NAPOCOR, National Power Corporation, under the office of the president, and I'm sure it was GMA who does not want or does not allow NPC to release me that funds on that particular land rights in NAPOCOR, Maria Cristina. Because if I could have gotten that money, released that funds, then the general appropriation funds will all belong to the sovereign crown kingdom Filipina Hacienda. Then in doing so, we could have saved the Philippines already. We couldn't have this land grabbing from China. We couldn't have any threats of any war in any neighboring nation. Wala sana tayo. Matagal na sana na-save ang bansa.
Yun na nga, lumalala ata.
Dahil dito, we suffer. At saka lahat ito, Sir Anton, lahat ito, alam mo, nakasulat din sa Biblia eh. It's all written in the Bible. Kaya I love my radio and I wish ang ating mga listener, they will also follow us in our timelines at marami tayong radio program that they also can listen to it and follow it through too. Kasi sa atin ito, hindi lang akin.
Correct.
I am only a caretaker. God gave me, yes. God gave me. I am the redemptrix.
So ito na ngayon, pumapasok ngayon dito yung sa isyong sinulat na Brinks letter to Singapore kasi yung Brinks ay involved na, entity. Now, ito na yung allodial title and caveat order.
Yes.
So ano ito po?
It was actually submitted. Kasusubmit lang po nito dahil I gave a copy to the President and also in DFA that we have our ambassador in Singapore that will execute also the requested help from Singapore Embassy to assist him since he is the ambassador of the Kingdom Filipina Hacienda under the Sovereign Republic of the Philippines. So the embassy, the corporate embassy in Singapore, we are requesting to assist. Otherwise, he should be removed in office. To help us in the indemnification of all our accounts to HSBC, to Brinks. And the Brinks is just 10 miles away from where our ambassador lives. So it was just submitted, I believe, Tuesday.
Okay. Magkano involved naman dito sa...
He was already talking to authorities here. And he was talking to authorities already. Actually, the other regions are very receptive in making action on this claim. Yes, again.
Okay.
What was the question?
Nawala rin ako. Nawala ako dun sa tatanong.
It's okay.
Anyway.
So, ito Brinks is there. So what we are intending to do, there has to be a thorough investigation now. It's impossible. it's impossible that all the accounts that was shipped in the Philippines to pay off the sovereign debt. Sovereign debt yan. Hindi yan utang nila sa Republic of the Philippine Corporation. Because everybody, the world knows, because they are part of this, that the Republic of the Philippines is a corporation, not a government. And all these monies are all shipped in the Philippines to be claimed to the rightful owner.
Hindi kaya yung mga euros na yan, ma'am, dito inimprenta sa Pilipinas? At
Alam mo,
gold natin ang ginamit para backup na. Ito
okay.
ship out.
Okay, ganito yan. Totoo din yan. Actually, they print money here. They print piso here. They print a lot of money here. Second and third printing. Kaya lahat ng mga, pag nag-print sila ng pera, kaya naging walang value na ang pera dahil naggawa din sila ng third printing like Malaysian dollar, for instance. Nag-print sila ng pera dito sa Pilipinas. Tama ka rin.
Maski yung Japanese yen, dito rin pinimimprenta eh.
Yes.
Now,
actually, ang nangyari nito, nagkaroon ako ng divine providence when I was in Manila, na I was just thinking na kunin na lang natin yung pera at ipamigay na natin sa tao kung makuha. Yan ang ko sa abogado at sa ating mga military, sa ating enforcer, na meron akong program that none of this money actually I am interested. Why? Because Kingdom Filipina Hacienda has gold currency dollar. And all these are fiat. Meaning, in a very short time, it lost its value. So while we can use it, why not give it away and give it to people? In fact, I ordered them to buy all rice and goods, canned goods, rice, and all medical first aid kit, anything. Buy it and give it to people while there is still time. Na hindi pa tayo na alam mo yung mga tsunami, alam mo yung big one, tsunami, earthquake, where people can still be reached out. Ipamigay na natin, sinabi ko.
Right.
Bigyan natin din sila ng pera. Kung sinong matira after the big one, kasi whether we like it or not, talagang may big one darating. Na ang sa akin, ang sinabi ko sa ating mga kasamahan, na kung sino man who will survive, atin yun. They are ours. But kung talagang, because nakasulat kasi. One-third of the nation will disappear. Kawawa naman. It's not what we wanted to do. But the problem kasi, ang mga tao din matigas ang ulo.
Yun yung part ng elimination. And so, meron ba tayong amount na involved? Meron ba kayong estimation kung magkano itong lahat? Yung mga na-ship out na yan?
Ang euro-dollar itself is $27 billion. Ang hulog yata ng per pallet out, 100 million per pallet. Think about this, $100 million per pallet, and there is 631 pallets altogether. I was even told one pallet was taken out in 2016 election by the Aquino.
Grabe.
Grabe talaga. At ang alam ko, kaya ang ginawa natin dito sa Singapore we also inform here in the Philippines, and not just in Singapore, here in the Philippines, we inform NECA, National Intelligence Coordinating Agency, NECA.
Yes.
Inform the Interpol now, and it's all global now. And in fact, our Patriots, our ambassador, is also one of is also in an intelligence also in the past. In the past, he was part of the DPA, so he knows all this the works. So he's actually coordinating right now, because the insurance will not just pay us because we indemnify that these are all lost, that there's nothing we can do anymore, so we want you to pay us the insurance and the gold. Take the gold. But that is not how it works. How it works is, in the insurance, is they have to investigate first. If,
Wow.
in fact, this gold, this dollar currencies, all currencies is actually lost. So in doing so, kaya dahil dito, sinulog nila ang custom.
Yan. Hindi lang yan. Talaga kasabihan sa Tagalog, yung tingang kawali. Yung bang, hindi ka talaga pakikinggan nito, Madam Queen. Dahil, siyempre, as much as possible, they'd like to ignore the issue. They're going to avoid it as much as they can.
Dito ngayon ang maganda. Dahil may Diyos talaga. Dahil ito, ang covenant, kasama kasi ito sa covenant of God eh. So, meaning to say, God's promise will never materialize, will never happen. But then, God's people, ang sa tao, ang promise ng tao ay mangyari. Declare na natin ang gobyerno, ang kingdom, the promised kingdom of the Father is already declared. The Constitution is already promulgated. And what happened to the word of God? You think the word of God, so you think the word of God, the people can just get away with murder without paying for it? Ganun ba yun? So what happened to the righteous? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's one reason why I am not afraid.
I fear no one
except God. Kasi God.
Sandali ha. Sandali. Nawala yung ano. Hello. Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Bumalik na tayo. Okay, so napakaganda ng revelation itong ating napag-uusapan tungkol nga dyan sa nawawalang bulto ng euro na sinip out at wala nang pagkakilanlan o wala na tayong trace kung saan natin ito makikita pa o kung makikita pa nga muli, no? Kaya maganda itong inyong binuksan at inyong ginagawa. Sana mapakinggan naman at matugunan.
Alam mo kasi Anton, only the words of God, only the scripture is the one protecting me where I get confidence. As God said in Revelation 17:17, God said, "For I will put my will hands of the beast until that's fulfilled." And then on the other hand, in Zechariah 4:6, God also said, "You will win not by military might, nor by your own strength, but by my spirit." And what is the spirit? The word of God, the covenant, the constitution. And because of this, everybody will be nailed down to the ground. And everything, the ground zero, the timeline. And we are now in the timeline we're in. God's anger now is and on the people who are against God's
covenant. So yun lang kasi siyempre wala tayo sa kakayahan pa ngayon, ano? Wala pa tayong kakayahan at
but again, but you have to realize that's why I requested our audience, our listeners, to continue to search, especially in my timeline in the YouTube. They are already, the currency is already global collapse. And what did it say? It said that the quantum system, financial system. Yes. So what is quantum? through quantum financial system whereby the global reset will take place.
In fact, mayroon akong
They give all the clues.
May binigay akong update dun sa YouTube natin at may pinahatid akong pagbabalita. Mabutit na i-raise ninyo yan. Anong pananaw mo dito sa QFS?
Yung quantum financial system, unknown, supernatural, divine providence, these are all, if you find quantums in quantum physics, they have to go read the Bible to be able to receive, to grasp what's the meaning of quantum. Because these are supernatural. So, because it's supernatural, it's divinely inspired.
So you believe so? Yun ang inyong interpretation.
Yes. And then in the YouTube also said it will be done by a divine government. Then it also it gives all the clue. So we are the divine government. Sovereignty is divine. Sovereignty is God's possession. Hereditary succession in interest. So the government a divine government can never be declared by by the conspirator. It has to be God's law, transparent. Yes.
May nagtanong nga pala, may mga few questions that I would like to address para for you, to you, from our audience. Bago tayo magtapos, we only have around 18 minutes to go. So, tinatanong, related ba kayo sa Talyano? Kasi tinatanong kung bakit
kasi yan ang mahirap sa mundo. They are all concerned in bloodline. Belongs to Satan. The bloodline now goes to Satan. Kaya nga, ang ano niyan is divine kasi spiritual word. In the beginning was a word and the word was with God. So, hindi nila hinanap ang spiritual lineage, time immemorial, Garden of Eden, the chosen. So, yun yung lineage, spiritual lineage line. So, you will fall on the bloodline. I fall on Miguel Lopez Legazpi. Actually, he's the senior Conquistador Miguel Lopez Legazpi and King Loisong. Tagyan Talano. So, I came from both bloodline, royal bloodline. But, not a royal bloodline. Both Miguel Lopez, father side and the mother side. But, also, in the spiritual lineage, time immemorial. Kaya ang tawag nun, Alpha and Omega. Yes.
Okay, so ito, may comment. Kaya pala, sabi ni Ate Del na sinunog nila yung custom para matabunan, maitago yung mga goods na yan, yung mga traces na yan. Siguro nga,
I want to add up a little bit. You know, last July, June or July, when we also execute the coup warranto, because I adopted Article 8, judicial, in the Constitution, as the rule of law, I adopted. We issue the ang presidente, ang Bangko Sentral, sila lahat, ang Supreme Court, ang LRA, lahat. They received our co-warranto. You know what they did when we sent the LRA our co-warranto? Nasunog ang Bureau of Lands. Remember the
nasunog ang?
Also got Bureau of Lands records. Ang records ng LRA was burned down. That was July or in month of July 2018. Nasunog dahil nag-issue tayo ng co-warranto.
Yan naman din sa okay, sige po.
Dahil doon, ito naman sa allodial naman, a co-warranto and allodial, meaning bahala na kayo. Anong gagawin? Kahit sino pang umupo diyan, inumpakan niyang pera ng bansa, pena ng may-ari, wala na rin yung value. Bakit? Dahil tapos na eh. Finish.
Malapit na.
That can only be restored if, kagaya nung naisip ko, Lord, anong gagawin? Kaya nagdala kami ng letter sa Deutschland, sa Germany, kay President Putin, because we want this pera, itong pera pala ng euro becomes the bridge of other nations to bring peace para ang lupa nila na ang lupa nila back to them, and then they can print the money again. They will borrow money from us, and then they can print money again to bring world peace. Mag-umpisa dito. Ito pala ang purpose ng perang yan, para ang other nation can connect. Like Zimbabwe right now is suffering. They could have been reconnected with us. Iraq, the same thing.
That's
Anyone
right.
who prints, you have to realize this. Anyone who prints gold certificate die. Sino yan? Sino pa yon? Yung sa Fidel Castro? Hindi. Yung isang Arabo. Dalawa silang nation na nagprint ng pera. They are all dead. Marcos print gold currency. Yung ang bagong lipunan. What happened? He got overthrown. He died too. Actually, the Marcos that they have known since 86 is a clone. There are 6-7 clones of Marcos. Okay? So that's the thing.
Interesting yan. One interesting topic that we could.
Yeah, so yan po ang katotohanan.
Okay. So itong kung ma-recover natin yan, magkano po ba yung indemnification na inihingi ninyo? Na pinaglasapan natin.
It really doesn't matter to me kung magkano eh. Ang ano na lang dyan, kung magkano na lang ibigay nila dahil i-cancel ko nga ang debt nila eh. Ang ano na lang dyan para itong mga criminal na actually nakakos ng suffering ng mga Filipino people, dapat sila talagang masilutan yun ni sila ba? Dili ginato na sila, dapat pakawalan. We should not let them go free in the streets. So, ang ano nitong perang ito, actually, my gold yan eh. There is a gold backup and that will be remunerated. Kaya nga ngayon, ang mga bangko nagsara eh. Nagkaroon sila ng system check para kung paano nila magkaroon na maging bangko uli sila. Dahil all banks are all on status quo. Bankrupt lahat ng bangko. At kayong mga kapatid ko dyan na may marami kayong pera, alisin nyo na yan. Kasi Revelation 3:18, God said, buy gold from me, so you will still be rich. Kasi Isaiah 16:13, ang sabi din, in 3 years, the wealth of Moab becomes poverty. Wala na. At sa Israel naman, dito naman sa Pilipinas, at ang sabi niyan, nakasulat sa Isaiah 17:4, mawala rin ang bisa, ang pera natin, pero iilan lang ang magkakaroon.
So, anong suggestion
So while you
niyo?
have it, redeem.
So, anong suggestion niyo? Kung halimbawa, yung mga kaibigan natin may mga may savings sa bangkong malaki.
Kunin na nila dahil talagang wala na rin visa eh. Kasi wala na rin visa, kunin na rin lang nila. Kahit na sila na lang ang magsunog, o kaya baka sakaling magamit pa nila, igastos na lang nila, ipamigay nila, o kaya mag-redeem din sila ng gold dollar certificate. Dahil who owns the land owns gold. And the only one that can print money is a legitimate government. Now, I also heard that Union Bank are also trying to get the cryptocurrency. Brothers and sisters, cryptocurrency, electronic currency is a threat of national security.
Okay.
Hindi
So,
pera yan.
hindi kayo sang-ayon dyan sa cryptocurrency, my queen?
Dahil ano yan that is created chips lang yan, walang value, walang pundo po yan. Kaya hindi ako that's against the rule of law. And that is against the penal code. Tingnan nila ang penal code, Republic Act 3815.
Okay.
Kung gusto nyong ma-criminalize kayo, o makulong din kayo, o kaya magalit ang Diyos sa'yo, patayin din kayo, no. Inyo din yun, that's your choice. And sa akin naman, ginawa ko lang naman, batas sa batas lang sa lupa, sa tao, at sa Diyos. Yan ang aking sinunod.
Kayo nagpiprint kayo ng pera. Wala namang kayong na-receive na reaction from the government o from the central bank. Wala naman,
Wala naman kasi, ano magawa nila? Corporate sila. And I am a sovereignty. At saka, nire-ret execution ko na, kinuklose ko na ang bangko nila. Wala naman silang karapatan talaga sa aking pagsabihan ako Kasi, pero natanggap nila ang ating pera. Yes. Okay. Actually, some of our patriots pumunta nga sa bangko at pinapalitan ang pera nila. Ang sabi naman ng bangko, hindi pa kasi nila alam kung magkano talaga ang value. Pero nagamit na ang pera natin, panweldo at paminsan-minsan kung may mga redemption. Yes. But very soon, kasi nandito na ang allodial title natin. And all banks now are actually changing their system. They are already doing their final accounts. They're buying gold, but the gold that they bought is actually still not belongs to them. Ang binayad nila ng ginto, sa pagbili ng ginto ay fiat money. Paano yun? Now, ang ginto din nila, hindi rin sa kanila kasi may nakasulat yan sa decision under Civil Case 3957P that all gold belonging to the United Nations Federation and in the archipelago and in any government belongs to the crown. Okay. So, anong magawa mo dyan? Wala. Kaya naghahanap ba ako? Hindi. Bakit? Ang ginamit ko ngayon, ang Federal Reserve System, World Settlement. Kung hindi ko gagamitin yon, sinong gagamit? At ang ginto, nasa akin naman talaga. Ang lupa, nasa akin din. So, hindi problema. So, I don't know why you have to seek money or the fiat money or ang ginto when I have it. Ang wala sa akin, ang tao, hinahanap ko ang mga kasamahan ko, ang mga taong gintong tao, na magiging katulong natin sa pagtayo ng bagong gobyerno sa Inang Bayan, Underground Zero, at kung sino man ang mag-participate yan, we will grant them back the land.
Yeah, that's right. Tsaka ano rin po ako hanga po ako dun sa Kingdom Philippine Hacienda dahil malawak at malalim mong kaalaman sa batas. Matanong ko nga po, may PhD degree ho kayo o kayo po ba mismo ay abogada?
Alam mo, sa totoo lang, hindi ako nag-aral ng law. Yes, philosophy, PhD ng philosophy, but actually, hindi. Wala akong, ano ito? Kaya nga tinanong nila ako kung, hindi. Ano lang ito.
Okay.
Naging self-study lang ito, pero kahit na hindi ako nag-aral ng abogado, naging magistrate naman ako sa highest tribunal, Supreme Court. Kasi ang batas ng Diyos, ang batas nila na hindi, actually, ang totoo lang, ang mga lawyers, the bar, the British Association, yan, protecting the land rights of the British. Null and void na lahat ang mga abogado Wala na rin sila. They are not actually working on the benefit of the people. Hindi, corporate sila and they swore, sila lahat, the lawyers, sila lahat, they swore under the corporate constitution.
Okay.
So, kaya illegal din sila.
Okay. So, ma'am, I think hindi na natin nais ito but we have arrived at a limitation of time. So, siguro bago tayo magtapos, paabot niyo po ang inyong paanyaya sa ating mga audience kung saan po nila pwede pang sundan ang mga pagkilos ng Kingdom Filipina
Yes.
Hacienda. Saan po ang mga website at mga radio program na maaari po nilang nating sundan?
Okay. We really want our audience to continue to search and find truth. You have to make that search yourself. Kasi kung kayo kasi ang mag-research, kayo din ang nakakatanggap. Hindi natin alam kung paano kayo, how you get awakened. So you can watch our radio program series dyan sa ating mga timelines natin. If you make friends with me, we will give you all the post timelines where you can also search and locate our views, and then plus our documents. We have our website, www.indigenoustribe.gov.org. So with this, with the rest of our patriots, you may link with them so that they can give you all the links. Yan lang ang masasabi ko. Try to search us in the Facebook and in the timeline, and we are more than willing to accommodate you and help you find your search somehow. And ako'y magpapasalamat lahat ng mga listeners sa iyong program, Ka Anton. And they had been searching and watching for you for so long. Nga I hope nga in this segment na medyo nabuksan ang kanilang palaisipan na kailangan ang paghanap kasi titigil na, at dito siguro they will broaden the search so they too can be part in our journey and our
yeah, that's right. Okay. That's right.
Yun lang, maisama natin sila. Kasi ito naman para sa mga taong nakakaintindi, gustong makipagkaisa sa para sa inang bayan at mamamayan.
Napakaganda. And
so, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Maraming salamat po sa inyo, may Her Royal Highness Queen Salvacion Legazpi Espiritu Santo, para po sa panahon na inyo pong iniukol para sa wealth of the nation. At kami
and especially to you, Ka Anton, maraming salamat sa iyo, because kung wala ka, then the rest could not have been heard about this issue na ito'y talagang matagal na nilang hinahanap, na I hope medyo nalinawagan na rin po sila. Maraming salamat po sa iyo. Sige, patuloy po kayo.
Hanggang sa susunod po. Magandang gabi. Ayan po. Ayan po ang ating panahon. Si Queen Salvacion Legazpi Espiritu Santo. Matatagpuan po ninyo sa Facebook ang kanilang fan page, Kingdom Filipina Hacienda. I-search lamang po ninyo yan. At mayroong 11,000 likes na yan. Marami po. At tignan niyo po ang Queen Salvacion Legazpi. Mayroon din po yan sa Facebook at makipag-correspond po kayo. So maraming salamat po sa inyong sa ating mga taga-subaybay, sa inyong pong pagsubaybay. Thank you, ma'am, and good evening. Sabi ni Cecil, gabi na dun sa matulog ka na, Cecil, alas 11 na dyan sa iyong lugar. Okay, sige, thank you. Sabi ni Willie Aragon, Royal Majesty Queen Salvacion Legazpi for showing also in the program at pagiging matapang sa kanyang pananalita, tungkol nga dyan sa nawawalang euro na yan at 400 pallets ng ginto, binibiro nyo, di talagang nilut. Okay, sige. At sa susunod, sa Sunday Super Chat. Kung ngayon ang panawin natin ay Queen. Sa Sunday Super Chat, Princess naman. Si Princess Elizabeth naman ang aking ka-chat ngayong Sunday. Iniyayaan ko si Supremo pero mukhang busy si Supremo. So kami na muna ni Princess ang mag-uusap. At siyempre sa ngalan po natin naging panawin, Queen Salvacion Legazpi Espiritu Santo, sa ngalan ng Kingdom Filipina Hacienda, sa ngalan ng Wealth of the Nation series, sa ngalan po ng aking mga donors, sponsors, at contributors. Ako po si Anton Israel, nag-iwan po sa lahat ng isang magandang gabi. Magkita-kita ulit tayo ngayong darating na linggo para sa ating Sunday Super Chat.